Hi again. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story here. This is about my journey, but I believe it applies to everybody who's watching this, especially you because you've clicked on this video for some reason. So let's get into it very quickly. When I was about 5 years old, my teacher was very disappointed in me, and she brought my parents into the school telling them, "We don't know what to do with him. Glenn won't conform to society." Those were her exact words, that I wouldn't conform to society. I mean, I was only 5 years old, which is a bit crazy that she would even say that to my parents. But to be honest, I think there was something innate inside of me, some kind of deep, unsettling feeling, even at such a young age, that said, this isn't the way that it's meant to be. My parents, of course, made their own attempts to try to get me to conform, but they had about as much success as the teachers did. Fortunately for me, I had this natural aversion to following the rules of the matrix, let's call it. I've always wanted to live life by my own rules, but if the teachers and the politicians had their way, I'd be a slave to the system like the other 99% of people today. I'd be watching the news every day, living in fear because of high crime rates or the next global catastrophe. I'd give away my time, the most valuable resource that I have, to go and work at least 40% of my waking week in a job that I probably wouldn't even like. Then I'd live for the weekend, where I'd probably drink copious amounts of alcohol just to blunt the feeling of knowing I wasn't living up to my true potential. Then, after about 50 years of that, I'd lay on my deathbed trying to convince myself that the life I'd lived was the right choice. But deep down, I know this was wrong and that I chose a life other people wanted for me. So instead, I started reading books on finance and improving myself. As well as not wanting to work so that I could have complete freedom with my time, I wanted to feel good, so I went to the gym, I meditated, I took care of my body by eating the right foods. I learned that we become the people that we surround ourselves with, so I searched for other members of this small community that had done the same thing. They'd stood up and said no to the matrix and the societal expectations. We created a brotherhood and forged our own path in life, a life of our own design, a life of travel, adventure, friendship, less work, more fun, a life full of rich peak moment experiences, and most of all, a life of fulfillment. The point that I'm trying to make here is that the decisions you make now is what will impact your life in the future. So ask yourself now, how do you want your life to look? This is something that I continue to ask myself very frequently. I remind myself that we are the architects of our own lives. We are the ones that get to choose how we want our life to look. And it's very easy to get drawn back and pulled back into the consumerist trap of going to work long hours to buy the things that we don't really need. And it's just horrible. Like so many people, so many people, the amount of people that are actually doing this, and you can see it in their faces. The next time you're on a metro or a bus or a train or any kind of public transport, just look, or even at the traffic lights at the people in the car next to you, just look in their eyes, look at the expressions on their faces. Do those people seem joyful to you? What would their expression be if they were living their passion? If they'd made better choices in life and they were now reaping the benefits? Decide how you want your life to look and then start taking action. Get moving, get some momentum, start heading in the right direction that you want to go in, start learning about finance, start taking better care of your body, going to the gym, caring about your fitness, start learning about meditation and becoming present to the moment so you have a high level of peace in your life no matter what. The people that are watching this and they're saying they can't because of this or that, don't be like them. You want to get to an old age and be proud of the amazing life that you carved out for yourself. I truly believe when there's a strong will, there is a way, and if you truly believe it too, then you'll find a way. In fact, if you truly believe it yourself and you make it your primary focus, then more than likely an opportunity will present itself, a door that will open for you, and all you have to do is see it and walk through. I've had countless experiences of this happening in my own life, and I believe there's even a magic formula that kind of makes it happen. It's very spiritual, a little bit woo-woo. Not everybody is going to buy into it, but I can back it up with a little bit of science. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that video. I want the same success for everybody that's watching this. I want you to also retire as early as possible, to have less stress in your life, more happiness, and ultimately more fulfillment. In fact, one of the greatest benefits of early retirement is the fact that you can have more time to sit and think about how you want to keep improving your life, making it better and better every year, no matter what age you're at. But you have to be willing to do the work. You can't just expect things to fall in your lap. And this video that I have coming very soon is going to go really deep down the rabbit hole when it comes to this. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys, and I hope you're going to enjoy it too. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, like I said, make sure to hit that button. Like this video if you've got something from it, and hopefully I'm going to see you in that next video. Ciao.